welcome back to my channel. I'm currently in the restroom because I thought that it would be kind of fun for you guys to see how I managed to tame my crazy big hair. I'm currently taking off my eyeliner because it has spilled over, so I thought that I would start the video cleaning up my face. Thank you guys so much for being here today. If you guys are new to my channel, welcome. My name is Karina. I put out videos for you guys every single week. My videos are a little different all the time, but basically there's lots of travel. I also like to do like beauty and fashion things when I can, and sometimes we just have like casual talks. And so yeah, it's a little bit of travel, lifestyle, fashion, beauty, and whatever else you see me doing. For today's video, I'm gonna show you guys how I do my hair when I want a more like wavy, tamed look. If you like this video, you guys, please don't forget to hit the like button and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Now let's get started. So this is actually how my hair is naturally. I have a lot of hair and it's like wavy, but not like fully wavy. It's like curly in some parts, but like not fully curly. It's like a whole weird thing. I've always actually had a ton of hair, and so from a very young age I've had to figure out ways to do my hair so that it's kind of a little bit more tamed. There are moments when I like my hair like this, but it kind of just depends on how my hair is cut. So if my hair is cut like shorter, it doesn't work so well. If my hair is longer, I think the weight of it will pull it down and it'll look kind of nice. But it just kind of depends on the day, depends on what I do to my hair right after I shower. And so when I want my hair to not be so crazy, this is what I will do. By the way, I'm gonna be talking a lot throughout this video, so get prepared to listen to me talk a lot. Also, if I look towards the mirror throughout this video, I do apologize. It's just that I'll probably be looking at how my hair looks. I do have the thing that allows me to see what I'm filming open, so hopefully I don't have to look at the mirror so much, but just in case you guys are aware why I'm looking this way, it's because there's a mirror. This is what I will be using today. This is actually pretty much the only thing that I use to do my hair. Sometimes I will use like a curling iron, but I rarely use a curling iron. I do like to use a curling iron sometimes. I like the effect that I give my hair when I do use it. But since traveling, this is the only tool that I brought, and it is like my holy grail. Like I mentioned, I've always had a lot of hair, so as soon as I was old enough to get like a straightener, I think I was like 12 or 13, I have not let a hair straightener out of my sight. And they've changed throughout the years. I used to have like one that I really loved, and then they break and things like that. But anyways, this is the one that I have now. It is called iFusion Heat Therapy Styling Iron. This is actually an interesting iron and I really like it. I've had it for probably at least like 6, 7, 8 years. I've had it for a really long time. And what's cool about this hair iron is that it has this little device where you can put like water. It's actually like a fluid that would come with the straightener, but I don't have it anymore. Like I ran out years ago, and then I think it's supposed to be like a special liquid that goes into this chamber. But basically you put that fluid that comes with the iron in here, and while it's straightening your hair, the vapor of that fluid will come onto your hair, and it's supposed to make it like really nice and shiny and all the things. And I really did enjoy that, but I've since ran out of that liquid, and so now I just use it without this. Like I don't put anything in here and it works just fine. It is kind of gross and like discolored because of course it's withstood a ton of heat and I don't know what else. But basically this is what I use. I will give you guys a really big tip. I have had many straighteners throughout my life, and after like maybe 2-3 years, what will happen is that they'll break. And I started realizing why that might be. What I used to do is after using my straightener, I would like really tightly coil the cord with my straightener, obviously because it's more organized that way and whatever. But what I realized is that by doing that, it damages the cord, and so that's why my straighteners were breaking. Actually, I don't know if that is why my straighteners were breaking, but I had this idea a couple years back that that was the reason why this was happening. And so with this straightener, I stopped coiling the cord to the straightener, and once I'm finished using the straightener, I will just unplug it and I will just kind of like nicely bend it, like definitely not a coil. I'll just like nicely group it together and then I'll put it away. And like I mentioned, I've had this straightener for like 6, 7, 8 years. I don't know exactly, but I've had it a really, really long time and it still works great and all the things. So anyways, that is what I typically use. This is my holy grail, a straightener. There are people, like one of my best friends, she's so good at doing like super beautiful hair with just like a blow dryer and a comb. I've never been able to do that. I would love to one day learn how to do that, but I haven't been able to learn how to do that yet. So this is my holy grail item, a straightener. Can't live without this thing, and I just feel like I can do my hair very quickly, very easily with this, and yeah, I love it. What else are we gonna use today? We're gonna use a brush, and I'll show you which brush I have. It's nothing exciting. I actually don't even really like this brush. This is the brush that I have. I think it's like a wet brush. Don't love it. It just gets the job done. So this is what I am gonna be using. You guys, I've had this little like hairband for, I want to say like 8 years now, and sometimes I will put this on to gather my hair. I love using it because I just feel really, really cute when I wear it. So maybe we'll pull that out for today. A little clip to help with the sectioning of my hair. And last but not least, I have this Kérastase Genesis Defense Thermique lotion. This is new. I hope that you guys can see it on the camera. Basically, for the longest time, I wasn't using heat protectant, and obviously it's better if you guys use heat protectant when you guys use any type of heat on your hair. And anyways, I went to the store and I saw this one, and this is supposed to also help with like hair fallout, and I have a ton of hair fallout. Sometimes I feel like I have a problem, but then I hear people talk about how their hair also falls out, and so I think I'm okay. But yeah, I bought this one. It says anti-hair fall fortifying blow dry fluid. So it says it's for weakened hair prone to falling due to breakage. So I got this. It's like a leave-in conditioner slash heat protectant slash helps with hair fallout. So that's what I'm gonna be using throughout the styling. That's basically it, you guys. I guess let's get started. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start sectioning off my hair. I kind of section it so I have a ton at the bottom, and this just works for me. It just makes me feel like by the time I get to the top section, a lot of my hair is done. So this just helps with my mental state, I think, knowing that the top part is not crazy filled with hair. Also, you guys, letting you know this video is not gonna be me looking cute, so FYI. But I guess we'll make it kind of cute by adding this bow. I always put the bow part in the front because that makes me feel cuter, even though it's not a good look. I already know, I'm well aware. Okay, so now I have a big section of hair. This might not work for everybody. Sometimes it's better to just go with smaller sections, but like I said, sometimes it just helps me to just get it over with when it's like a bigger section on the bottom. So now I'm just combing my hair. This also might be a long video. I'm not sure if it is gonna be a long video because I might just cut it so you guys aren't bored to death. Also, I'm the type of girl that I really pick and choose when I brush my hair if I have it like crazy curly like I did in the beginning of this video, because if I do brush it out, it just gets bigger like a lion. But anyways, we just want to make sure it's brushed, and yeah, I'm gonna put a couple pumps of this in my hand. I'm gonna do that, and I'm gonna basically just bring it down to the ends. I'm not a hairdresser, even though that's like one of the things that I enjoy doing a lot. I love doing hair. I also love doing makeup. So anything like this just really makes my soul very happy. I feel like I'm in Vogue. You know those Vogue videos where it's like people that get ready with me, or beauty tips or whatever in the bathroom type of stuff. I really love those videos, and so I love doing these types of videos for you guys because I feel like it's like one of those. But yeah, I'm not a hairdresser officially, even though I feel like I am because I've been doing my hair at least my entire life. So yeah, if this is like a wrong methods to do what I'm doing, I do apologize, but it's just what I do. So yeah, basically work the product, the heat protectant, into your hair, into the ends. What I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna grab a strand of hair about this much. Of course, if you have less hair, just grab the first strand you can. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go in Also, I kind of have a lot of heat on here. I'm gonna put it to 375 Fahrenheit. And I kind of go in straight motion first to kind of smooth out the top. And this kind of just depends on you. Like, my hair has a lot of like wave in the very root. So I need to straighten it out a little bit to smooth it out and also to straighten out the curl. Now from there, I'm gonna do just a curling motion. I don't know if you guys caught that. It's hard for me to explain what I'm doing with my hair. So it's just like my wrist. I grab the next section right next to it and I'll do the exact same thing. I don't typically do like any hairspray on my hair throughout the styling of it. I will sometimes put hairspray at the very end. See what I'm doing here? I'm like twisting my wrist. I change hands and I keep twisting and it gives you this type of bouncy curl. I do use this to do other styles, but this is like my more go-to style and it works well with the haircut that I got recently. Sometimes I'll just do like an in out, which will just give my hair like a little bit of a wave. But I've been finding that with my haircut this time, when I curl it, it just looks better. So anyways, that's what I'm doing. If you guys like this video, I can do more videos like this and show you guys different ways that I use the straightener for different styles. Of course, it's not gonna end up like this. We're gonna brush it out at the very end, but that's kind of what I do. Let's do another section. So basically, that's all I do throughout. Get real smooth at the very hip top, smooth, and then we're gonna curl with the wrist. I change hands typically, keep with the turn, boom. And that's kind of how it goes. And I keep doing that all throughout. Sometimes I will even change direction. So right now I'm going from in out, but sometimes I'll go the reverse. I'll show you guys how to do that. And I like to kind of alternate more later on once I get to the top part. So this is me going the other direction, which is also fine. It just gives a different direction of the curl. Anyways, you guys, I'm gonna keep doing this and then I'll show you guys when this is done on the bottom and then we'll work on the top. I really hope that you guys enjoyed this video. It's my first type of video like this, so not sure if you guys like them, but I seem to enjoy watching people do their makeup and hair a lot. When I was little, I actually thought I wanted to be a makeup artist. I don't think that desire has ever gone away, which is funny. 6th grade yearbook, they asked me what I wanted to be when I grew up, and I said I wanted to be a makeup artist. And I don't even remember thinking that I wanted to be a makeup artist at that age, but I've always loved makeup. I've always loved girly things. I've always loved hair. So I understand why 12-year-old me would have wanted to be a makeup artist. I still love it. And I still have like this urge to like do people's makeup whenever people let me, so. Same thing with hair. I really like hair too. All right, you guys, I'm gonna finish the bottom up and then I'll come back. That way you guys aren't bored to death, and then we'll work on the top part and we'll do more of like the interchanging sides on this section so that you guys can see how that looks. And then yeah, okay, I'll be back. Okay, you guys, so it's been about 15 minutes and the bottom section is all done. Didn't want to film that whole thing because obviously how boring, but anyways, we're done. Now what I'll do is I'll get a clip or something and I will just clip the section that's done back. Sometimes I'll just tuck it into whatever I'm wearing if I don't have a clip on hand, but of course a clip makes our life a lot easier. Now we're gonna work on the top section. So I just kind of start parting my hair in more sections and gather the rest that I'm not gonna be working on. So if you guys have done your hair, which is probably every girl in the world, this is probably no new news, but just in case anybody's interested to see how I handle my crazy hair, this video is for you. Anyways, if you guys can see, my hair is kind of like curly at the very root, and then it'll do like some strange stuff. It's not really curly, it's like wavy, and then it'll get kind of straight, and then I don't know, weird things happen with it, so I have to kind of help it. I'm going back in with this heat protectant. I'll just do like a couple pumps, do it on the ends. Since moving to Spain, I have gone to a couple places to get my hair cut. Both have been really good, but the latest one I think is going to be the person that I go to on the regular, just because I really kind of just need simple trims. I like to get my hair trimmed every month, and I have this thing about me where I like to only cut my hair when the moon is growing. So I look at this thing called the Farmer's Almanac, which I know sounds really bizarre, but basically it tells me what days are the best days to get a haircut. I guess farmers use this, I'm not sure, to decide when they plant their fruits and vegetables, I guess. So it'll tell you different stuff, like when is the best time to cut your hair for it to grow, which is what I look at, or when is the best time to cut your hair so it doesn't grow that fast. So I guess depending on what you're looking for, you can look there. But yeah, it's been a thing even before the Farmer's Almanac. My mom used to always tell me that when the moon is growing, it's better to get your hair cut, and so I've always done that my entire life. So anyways, I've been going to a new place that I really like, and I think I'm going to be going to hopefully every month so that my hair gets kind of healthier. It wasn't looking so hot the past couple months because, you know, like when you travel, you don't use the best shampoo, conditioners, things on your hair, and that was me. I wasn't really worried about what I was using on my hair, and then my hair just wasn't doing so well, so I had to start taking care of it better. I got myself some new shampoos, which I still don't feel like they're great for me, but they're better than what I was using. I started using heat protectant, which you should probably use when you are using the kind of heat that I do, which is kind of interesting. I use a lot of heat on my hair, but my hair seems to respond. I think it's because my hair is very thick. I have like really coarse, thick hair. So sometimes I put heat to it and it's just still fine. But of course, it's always better to protect your hair if you can. Can we talk about gray hairs? I'm in my 30s, and I'm not gonna lie, I got a gray hair when I turned 30 and it freaked me out. But you know what? It's part of life. I've come to terms with, I haven't really come to terms with it. I need to like analyze this aging thing a little bit better at some point in my life. But you know, it's part of life, and it's a blessing to be alive every single day, you guys. But yeah, I was kind of shook when I saw my first gray hair. I know people say don't pluck them out or whatever, but I'm the type of person that I do pluck them out whenever I do catch one. And yeah, sometimes I feel like getting gray hair is like life's way of letting us know that we don't have unlimited amounts of time, so be wise with your time. This is just my philosophy. I'm not sure if that's the truth, but maybe it is. Anyways, it really freaked me out. But now it's just part of life, you guys, and getting older is a blessing, is what I've come to terms with. And like I said, every day that we're alive is a day to be thankful for. So anyways, and then at some point in my life, I guess I'll have to get used to getting my hair colored, because that's basically the solution that I'm thinking of. If you guys have gray hairs and you're coming to terms with that, let me know in the comment section how you've been handling that in your life. Does it freak you out? Does it not freak you out? Do you like it? Some people like it. Some people really embrace gray hair, and some people look really good with it on too. Anyways, let's stop talking about gray hair, because what we will talk about, you guys, is that my hair is growing out. I got it colored a long time ago, so you see the very tips are kind of like more bright than the roots. So the roots is my natural hair color. I would say it's like a chocolatey brown. Sometimes though in the sun, I do have like natural highlights that will shine through. So I never colored my hair until pretty late in my life. I would say I was like 27 maybe when I got highlights for the very first time. I just wanted to like kind of do something different, They were very low maintenance highlights because I'm kind of like a low maintenance type of girl. I don't really enjoy doing anything in life that is super tedious. Like, I'm not the type of girl that would be wearing extensions or eyelash extensions. Like, thankfully I have a lot of hair, so don't need either of those. But regardless, I just like to do like low maintenance things. So my highlights were just little highlights here and there so that when they grew out, nothing would look strange and it just looked nice. And anyways, I'm debating whether I want to do them again because I really did like them. I also do like my hair darker. Sometimes I see pictures of myself with my hair dark and I'm like, I love it. I'm like, oh, I want to go back to my hair dark. And then sometimes I'll see myself with highlights and then I'm like, oh, I kind of like my highlights. So what do you guys think? I think I've had a couple of videos where I've had a little bit more highlights. So do you guys like that look, or do you guys like my dark hair look? Let me know in the comment section what you guys think I should do with my hair. I'm gonna be traveling with my boyfriend to LA soon, and maybe I will do my hair there if I decide to do it. So let me know what you guys think I should do. Anyways, we're almost done with my hair. Just have this much left. The rest is done. Like I mentioned, you guys, or I don't know if I mentioned this, but this is kind of like my go-to hairstyle. There's nothing that exciting about it, but it's just like an easy everyday curly hair look. It's not really curly hair, it's just like curled-ish hair. So this is not like a fancy updo for you guys or anything, but I think it's nice. And like I said, I've been doing this hair. Wow, look at this look. It's just looking great. I've been doing this to my hair for so many years now that it is like second nature. I told you guys that I was gonna do like in, out, but I haven't been doing that. So I guess I'll start here. So I'm gonna do the same thing, straighten out the very tip tops. And I honestly don't know if you have like less wavy hair you need to do that. You could just curl towards your face and that'll be it. But because I have a lot of curl at the top, I like to smooth it out first. What else, you guys? I'm thinking about also doing like a Q&A video soon. So if you guys have any questions for me, let me know in the comment section so that I can answer those questions for you. Also, if you guys don't know, I have an Instagram that you guys could follow me at. My name on Instagram is Karina. I don't know why I can't say this. Karina's Modern Life. I haven't been posting a ton on Instagram because I've been having not too much storage on my phone lately, but I'm gonna work to get that fixed so that I can be more present on there. So if you want to see what I'm up to more daily, follow me at Karina's Modern Life. I'll put the name here and I'll link it for you guys in the description box so you guys know where to go. We're almost done, you guys. Just doing the exact same thing, curl it. Also, you guys, let me know if any of you guys have my type of hair. It's like a wavy girl hair with a lot of hair, with thick hair, with kind of random waves in it, with some sections curly. I don't know, if anybody has hair like mine, let me know because I feel like we'll be real connected. I really like my hair, to be quite honest with you guys. It's taken me a long time to get here. I used to not like having so much hair as a little kid. It was a lot. And my mom would always do my hair for me. It was always very tedious. I didn't enjoy it. Then as I got older, of course, I wanted my hair to look cool, but it was hard to style my hair because I just had a lot of it. So I didn't like my hair for a long time until I realized that what's good about my hair is that it holds curl well. I can straighten it and it looks fine. It's thick. I have a lot of it, which is a blessing in disguise sometimes because of course it's annoying when you have a ton of hair, but then it's also nice to have a lot of hair because I had a little situation one time when I was taking some medication a long time ago that was causing my hair to fall out. And so I realized in that moment that, you know what, the alternative is better. So now I appreciate the hair that I have, and I hope that if you have hair like mine and you don't like it, that you find something to appreciate about it, because I know there is. And there's always that thing, right? It's like the girls that have straight hair want curly, the girls that have curly hair want straight hair. Just gotta embrace you. And yeah, now I embrace my hair and I really like it because it really allows me to be very versatile with it, and I've gotten way used to it, and I'm kind of semi-pro, I would say, at doing my hair. It's nothing out of this world, but hey, I like it. Like I said earlier too, like I have this dream about being able to blow dry my hair with a round brush, but it's just something that I've never been able to do, and I just feel like it's so daunting with the amount of hair that I have. So for now, we're just gonna keep doing what I've been doing. All right, you guys, also the Dyson like thing that people are using nowadays is really intriguing to me. One day if Dyson wants to send me a Dyson hair thing, that would be a dream come true. So hopefully that will happen one day. Until then, I will love and treasure my handy dandy straightener. All right, you guys, so now I'm done. I have curled all of my hair. So what I'll do now is, what will I do? I don't normally put hairspray in it, but I don't know, I'm kind of inspired. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna brush it out first. So I'm just gonna brush it out. I'm looking for that loose, wavy type of vibe. So this is what I do. Did I tell you guys to subscribe to the channel? If I haven't, please do subscribe to the channel. It means the world to me. We have 400 subscribers on the channel, plus some, which I'm so thankful for each and every one of you guys. I feel like we're gonna get to 500 so soon, which I'm so excited about. Okay, so I brushed my hair out, and now, let me brush it out a little more. I'm gonna go in with a little bit more of this product. Actually, I'm gonna curl my bangs a little bit more. Boom, this bang. Curled. That was not the best curl. Sorry, I'm looking at the mirror. Okay, I'm gonna grab a little bit more product. I'm gonna just kind of run that through the ends. So this is supposed to also make your hair not as frizzy. And finally, what I'm gonna do just for fun is do a little bit of hairspray, because why not? I love hairspray. Don't use it ever, actually, or very rarely, but I do like the thought of it. Okay, there's something I'm not like loving about my hair right now, but that's okay. We're gonna just put some hairspray, the bangs, and then I'm just gonna put some hairspray on the very ends, just to give it some volume at the bottom for fun. All right, guys, so this is my hair tutorial. First time doing one of these. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. I could do this hairstyle in probably like 20-25 minutes, maybe even faster some days. But yeah, it's really easy to do, and I hope that you guys learned something from today's video. If you guys did like this video, please give this video a thumbs up. Also subscribe to my channel. I put out videos for you guys every single week. I love you guys all so much, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.